Have you ever walked into a room only to forget why you went there in the first place, or struggled to remember a word that's on the tip of your tongue? Forgetting can be frustrating, sometimes even worrying. It's a situation we've all experienced. Why did I forget that? Am I going crazy? Is there something wrong with my memory? How can I prevent this from happening again? It's important to remember that forgetting is a normal part of life. Everyone forgets things from time to time. Why does our brain, this incredibly powerful organ, fail us in these simple tasks? Well, as it turns out, forgetting is an essential part of how our memory works. As we delve into the science of forgetting, it's crucial to understand the basics of memory. At its core, memory involves three key processes: encoding, storage, and retrieval. Encoding is the process of taking in information. Imagine it like inputting data into a computer. Our senses perceive experiences and convert them into chemical and electrical signals our brain can understand. The next step is storage. Our brain holds onto this encoded information, storing it for later use. Think of it as saving a document on your hard drive. The last step is retrieval. This is when we remember or recall the information. It's like opening a saved document on your computer. Now there are different types of memory. The two most basic categories are short-term memory and long. Short-term memory, also known as working memory, is like a mental notepad. It's where we keep information we need right now, like a phone number or a grocery list. But it's limited and quickly forgotten unless we make a conscious effort to retain it. Long-term memory, on the other hand, is where information is stored more permanently. This includes our knowledge, skills, and experiences. This is where our childhood memories, our learned skills, and even this video's content hopefully end up. So from the fleeting thoughts of the short term to the deep archives of the long term, memory is a complex, fascinating system. And it's this system we'll explore as we uncover why we sometimes forget. We've all experienced forgetting, but what exactly is it? Simply put, forgetting is the loss or modification of information already encoded and stored in our memory. But why does forgetting happen? Several theories attempt to explain this phenomenon. One of the earliest is Hermann Ebbinghaus's forgetting curve. Ebbinghaus found that information is lost over time when there's no attempt to retain it. This curve is steep initially, showing rapid memory loss, but then levels out over time. Another widely accepted theory involves two main factors: decay and interference. Decay is simply the fading of memories over time. It suggests that the longer the time since an event, the harder it becomes to remember it. It's like a footprint in the sand, gradually eroding away. On the other hand, interference proposes that some memories compete and interfere with other memories. It comes in two forms: proactive and retroactive interference. Proactive interference is when old memories make it more difficult to encode and retrieve new information. Retroactive interference is the opposite, with new information causing us to forget older memories. So forgetting isn't just a failure of memory, it's an integral part of how our brains process and manage information. While forgetting may seem like an inconvenience, it actually serves a crucial purpose. In fact, it can be a blessing in disguise. One of the main benefits of forgetting is clearing out unnecessary information. Think about it, our brains are exposed to countless pieces of information every day. If we retained all of it, our minds would become overwhelmed. Forgetting helps keep our minds uncluttered, allowing us to focus on the information that really matters. It's a bit like spring cleaning for your brain. Another fascinating concept is desirable difficulties in learning. It's been found that when learning is challenging, and even when we make errors and forget things, we often learn better and more deeply. This process, known as productive failure, can lead to better long-term retention. This is because struggling to recall information strengthens the neural pathways involved in memory. So, paradoxically, the process of forgetting and relearning can make our memories stronger. So forgetting isn't just an annoying mishap. It's a powerful tool that helps our brain function more effectively. It ensures we retain what's important, letting the rest fade away, and even helps us learn more efficiently. Now, you may wonder, if forgetting is a way for our brain to declutter, why do we sometimes forget important things? Well, several factors can affect our memory in this way. Firstly, stress can have a significant impact on our memory. When we're stressed, our body's fight or flight response kicks in, diverting resources away from functions like memory retrieval. Lack of focus or attention is another major factor. Our minds are often juggling multiple tasks at once. If we don't fully focus when encoding information, it's less likely to be stored effectively. And of course, rehearsal or repetition plays a significant role. Without revisiting information periodically, it becomes more susceptible to. Besides these common factors, certain neurological and psychological conditions can also significantly affect memory. Conditions like Alzheimer's disease, strokes, and brain injuries can directly damage the brain's memory centers. Stress disorders, depression, and anxiety can also affect memory through hormonal and neurotransmitter changes. Understanding these factors is a crucial step towards improving our memory and compensating for these issues. And as we'll see next, there are practical strategies we can adopt to remember better. So, how can we take control and improve our memory recall? There are several scientifically backed methods we can use. One such technique is as spacing or distributed practice. This involves spreading out your study sessions over time. Research shows that this method is more effective for long-term retention than cramming all at once. Another technique is retrieval practice. This involves actively recalling information instead of simply rereading or re-listening to it. By forcing your brain to retrieve the information, you strengthen the memory trace. Mnemonic devices can also be powerful tools. These can be anything that helps you remember. Visual images, acronyms, rhymes, or even songs. The key is to make the information meaningful and engaging to you. Finally, don't underestimate the impact of a healthy lifestyle on your memory. Good sleep, nutrition, and regular exercise can significantly improve cognitive function. Plus, activities like mindfulness and meditation can enhance focus and memory recall. Adopting these strategies can make a significant difference in your ability to remember. And remember, improvement takes time and practice. So be patient with yourself as you exercise your memory muscles. As we've explored, memory is a complex and fascinating part of our lives. From the basics of encoding, storage, and retrieval to the reasons we forget, we've taken a journey into the inner workings of the mind. And finally, we've discovered techniques to boost our memory recall. Spacing out learning, actively retrieving information, using mnemonic devices, and living a healthy lifestyle. I hope you found this journey into the science of forgetting and remembering enlightening. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the power of mindset, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share this video, and leave us a comment with your thoughts or experiences. Remember, at Mindset Matters, we believe in the power of the mind to shape our lives. Thank you for joining us, and see you in the next video.